Good evening. Welcome to the Show of Hats. My name is Aaron Comforti. Lazo, do you want to introduce yourself?
Oh, right. Hello, everybody. My name is Blazo.
We're really thrilled to be a part of the Show of Hats today. So many wonderful people have come together to make this happen. Of course, the show is featuring our own Travis Puntarelli here from Bloomington. And we have Dylan Buston coming from Boston, Massachusetts. Yes. Of course, Dylan spent a lot of time here in Bloomington and is a real integral part of music here in Bloomington. We have musicians coming from Santa Cruz, California. We have Maria Stark playing with us tonight. Yes, it's great. We have Katie Hicks, who's also from Bloomington, but is now in Santa Cruz. It's a real treat to be playing with all these people. We have Ben Handel on the drums and Katie Gleiser on the piano. It's an honor to be playing with all these people and an honor to be here with you all tonight. This happens with you all and with us. It's a collaboration. So thank you so much for coming, and please welcome Travis.
You were a one, I was a two, and we sat on different sides of the room. I wondered what you liked to do, but I never asked you. Looking back, it makes me sad, all the friends I never had. I was white and you were black. When my friends came around, you slipped out of the back. I was black and you were white. When my friends came around, you always got so quiet. Thinking back, it makes me sad. All the friends I never had. Thanks, Tim. I didn't even know the sound was off.
You like 3/4?
Yeah, 3/4 good. How's that feel up there? All right. I was young and you were old. You were busy, something serious, I thought. Until I was old and you were young. You were free and should be free to run. Thinking back, it makes me sad. All the friends I never had. I was old and you were young. You were busy, something serious, I thought. I was young and you were old. You were busy, something serious, I thought. Till you tapped me on the head. It stuck with me all these years now, what you said. Won't make that same mistake again. I cannot live like that. I won't, I will not live like that. Even if I trip over the world. Somebody loves you. Somebody loves you. Yes, somebody loves you. haven't a boat. Who needs a boat? On my songs we shall float. But where should we sail? We haven't a sea. Who needs a sea when you're young and carefree? Sailing, sailing. I think that we should go sailing, sailing, sailing. I think that we should go sail.
Oh, how lucky I am. The world's full of men. They all want to bone me. I make it home. I'll never get lonely. What could be finer than being a lady? Mailing, mailing. I think that we should go mailing. Mailing, mailing. I think that we should go mail. But how shall we mail? We haven't a way. Who needs a way? I've been mailing all day. We'll mail anyone. Mailing is easy and mailing is fast.
Sailing, sailing. I think that we should go sailing, sailing, sailing. I think that we should go sail. Oh, how lucky we are! A theater show, and we are the stars. We play for the loads of people in bars. We dress up like bros, but really we're bards of the old age. Sailing, sailing. I think that we should go sailing, sailing, sailing. I think that we should go sail. Once I was a wise man, I sat upon a mountain. The people treated me like I was king. They would ask me questions, marvel at my answers, and anything I needed they would bring. My life was good then, I remember it well. But one day they stopped coming for my humble consultation and came with accusations instead, proclaiming that the principles explained within my parables were plain and paradoxical, and they had been misled. And in their eyes, I was no longer wise, I was just mad. And it's a fine, fine line that defines our finite minds. I find it fickle when we fiddle with the truth behind the riddles to the reasons for the rhymes. I find it funny at the same time.
Once I was a princess, I stood upon the rampart, a rose and a tiara in my hand. Suitors came a-calling, every windy city, every vale and province in the land. My hair was fairer than golden chamomile, and my skin like copper shone, but winds of change have blown. Hair once fair and gold is white as snow. And a body once so strong, supple and young is withered and old.
And it's a fine, fine line that defines our finite minds. I find it fickle when we fiddle with the truth behind the riddles to the reasons for the rhymes. I find it funny at the same time. Once I was a jester, I stood upon my noggin for the king, his court, and all his kind. They would ask me questions and giggle at my antics, for I spoke in ridiculous rhyme. My life
Life was good then, I was king of it, though I danced beneath his feet. But one fool joke, I saw the end of it. They put me on the street, and in their eyes I just stepped out of time. And it's a fine, fine line that defines our finite minds. I find it fickle when we fiddle with the truth behind the riddles to the reasons for the rhymes. I find it funny at the same time. It's a fine, fine line that defines our finite minds. I find it fickle when we fiddle with the truth behind the riddles to the reasons for the rhymes. I find it
Funny little penguin.
Hello again, everybody. Just a reminder, my name is Boileau. I'm a purple dragon, and I will be the MC for tonight's show. This next song goes out to our great-grandfather, Mr. Hans-Georg Paul Ernst Malin, who said most of the things that will be in this song. So for the little ones out there, you might want to cover your ears, and please excuse our poor old grandpa.
Blazo, Grandpa's gotten caught in the curtain over here. If,
Oh, there he is.
Oh, never mind. We got him. If I had a bed of my own, we could drive it home. But if I took you home, Mother would want to know, do I like her? Do I like her? Do we hug? Do we kiss? Is she somebody special? Grandmother would want to know.
Does she cook? Does she clean? Does she know how to use an old sewing machine?
Grandfather will want to know.
Have you screwed the girl from the radio show? You've known her for weeks and you don't have to tell me. My boy, I am old, I am ancient, you know, and my cock doesn't work anymore.
Grandfather, I'm sorry that it's come to this, but look on the bright side, you could be cockless. I'll tell you any story you want to know, but I ain't screwed the girl from the radio show.
Get on it, my boy, how much time do you think young men have for screwing? Now fix me a drink, and do take advantage while you're young and free. Now get me my bucket, I've got to go pee.
So I get him his bucket and help with his bag. He misses the bucket and pees on his leg. Does this happen to everyone as we get old?
Fix my catheter,
Grandpa, no.
my catheter.
Grandpa, gross.
Go screw the girls
Grandpa, I don't know.
while you have the chance.
first I ever knowed a womankind shone with a glow like sun through a muddy window. True, if I told I was unkind, I was a fool, as a fool I know. It weren't a woman, it were a goddess. She was and is still, though far away. She took to me a fancy I threw, like a walnut hull, like a juggle ball fool. You only knew of a love so unconditional, she never faltered. It weren't a woman, it were a mother. It weren't a girl, but a beloved. It weren't an it, she was a lady and is now carrying baby. Sing for the sun, sing for everything, boy. Sing for everyone, sing for the lady. You were a fool and a fool you'll stay. Sing for the little one, sing for the baby. Sing for the little one, sing for the baby.
Next, we want to thank all of the little things and the little people and the small ones of the world. Starting forth with a very exciting announcement. We have a brand new person in this world. Very exciting. So congratulations to Ben and Megan for their wonderful new baby, Quincy Jake. Let's welcome this baby into the world with the biggest, most loving cheer that we can muster. And we also have in our midst, in our performance midst, we have Lucia Walker, who is only 12 years old, and she's going to dazzle us with her beautiful voice.
On a moon by a star, not so very far away, is a boy like in you're not so very far. He can tell a wonderment fairy tale is all he can understand. Literal life on other planets, he says, oh my practical, practically everybody living there. They can share dreams about a star where everybody understands life on other planets, and we are not alone here. Dream about a star. In a hut on a leaf high above her head is a little girl smaller than a letter in a book. Watch your step, you could be smaller than a letter to a bigger sort of blunt-headed body is a continent. And oh my practical, practically everybody living there. They can share dreams about a star where everybody understands life on other planets, and we are not alone here. Dream about a star. On a moon by a star, not so very far away, is a boy like in you're not so very far. He can tell a wonderment fairy tale, a soul he can understand. Literal life on other planets, he says, oh my, practically everybody living there. They can share dreams about a star where everybody understands life on other planets, and we are not alone here. Dream about a star. There's life on other planets, there is life on little plants. There is life on other planets, there is life on little plants. There is life on other planets, there is life on little plants. There is life on other planets, there is life on little plants. There is life on other planets, there is life on little plants. There is life on other planets, there is life on little plants. There is life on other planets, there is life on little plants. There is life on other planets, there is life on little plants. There is life on other planets, there is life on little plants. There is life on other planets, there is life on little plants. We know we have
Well, let me tell you about a time I was a terrible terror, telling lies, telling territory lines from bananas, bringing one up short, the other was too long. I was the great exaggerator in the state of Hong Kong. I told him one, nobody likes you, don't even try, nobody loves you. And to top it all off, I tell them why, 'cause you big, you're slow, you make a bad smell everywhere you go. You're fat, you know, you're ignoramus, you're sane for doing super stupid. See, I was a hater, I couldn't keep my mouth shut, but when I saw something seeming out of place, I'd place it on a stand in the middle of a crowd of people picking on a poor fat fool in the stocks. Everybody won, there's nobody likes you, don't even try, nobody loves you. And to top it all off, I tell them why, 'cause you're weird, you're strange, there must be something the matter with your brain. You're too old, insane, a town idiot, well isn't it a little out of ordinary? Everybody picking on the old guy, picking on the sloppy, discombobulated sucker in the middle of a mob. It's a hard job being a cog in a wheel that revolves around hurting people's feelings. It seems when I look out under the sky. See a different color winking at me out of every eye. Everybody's got a song, it sounds a different way, but when we put them all together, then the people play. We sing a one, there's nobody like you. You're one of a kind, but everyone tries to please somebody on the other side. So be kind, be gentle, be appreciative of your fellow terrestrial friends. You'll see, it's better to be together than not to be. So now I am one of a kind, making music with the people who remain immeasurable by virtue of the brilliant immense emanations of everyone spending life learning lessons while the people learn to dance. Sing a one, there's nobody like you. You're one of a kind, but everyone tries to please somebody on the other side. So be kind, be gentle, be appreciative of your fellow terrestrial friends. You'll see, it's better to be together than not to be.
Now, here to thank our sponsors for tonight, we have my friend, Mr. Jim Whalen. Hey, Jim, how's it going?
Good, thanks. How are you doing?
You're really pretty tall over there. Kinda too tall for that mic, I think.
Yeah, a little bit tall for the mic.
Yeah, I think so.
Sorry, your name was Bonzo?
Bravo!
Thank you. So, I'm delighted to have been asked by Travis and the rest of the performers. Freakishly tall, I know. To express their sincere gratitude and appreciation to the following generous supporters and sponsors who have helped to make this show possible. Now, the truth is, Travis knew that I really wanted a role in the show. I really wanted to do something in the show. But Travis also knows I can't sing, and I don't play anything, but he knows I can read. So I got this role. Yeah.
That's better than me.
Yeah, thank you. Awesome. And I get to hang out with Bozo.
Bravo!
So, some of these wonderful sponsors that have helped to make this show possible. Urban Fitness Studios, a great source for private, individualized training. See Carly and Anna.
Oh, hey, I know those guys.
Do ya?
Yeah, is Cece out there in the crowd? Because if she stands up, you should check out her backside because they made it look real nice.
Check out Cece's backside. It's real nice. After you're done checking out Cece's backside, go to Royal South Toyota for new and used cars and excellent customer service. See Brad. And then go to the Black Lumber Company for the best service and the most knowledgeable staff. See Mike or Janet. Also see Corey Grabchik, CG Renovations, for smart and efficient construction from start to finish. And help finance that construction, go to Main Source Bank. Helpful for all of your financial needs with a new 3rd Street location. See Kevin or Eileen.
What if you're a purple dragon and you don't have finances?
Then I would consider myself really, really lucky, Purple Dragon. Because not only do you not need finances, you're a purple dragon.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to be a purple dragon.
It's really cool. After all that activity, you'll be hungry, so go to B-Town Diner, open all night, great food and atmosphere. Tori Puntarelli eats there twice a week. Go to Owens Realty Group for great real estate professionals. See Scott, Aaron, or Rachel. By then you'll be sort of tense, so go to That's the Rub, massage therapy in a great downtown Bloomington location. See Jim or Lisa.
Hey, wait. Excuse me, your name's Jim, right?
Yes,
But this is a different Jim.
this is a different Jim. This is Jim Rubb.
Oh, great. I wanted to clear that up. Thanks, Jim.
Hey,
Thanks,
please.
other Jim. Well, are you out there? Hi, Jim.
And then go to Shine Insurance for efficient, kind, courteous insurance agency, Jeremy or Mackenzie, or you too, Bozo, right?
What? Oh,
Black.
yeah, I hang out there sometimes.
You hang out? Okay, good, good. Michael's Uptown Cafe, one of the best restaurants in Bloomington. In fact, one of the best restaurants in the entire state of Indiana. Michael is the man.
Hey, also, one more thing. It's right next door, so afterwards, if you're feeling thirsty or hungry, you can go get out and get a drink.
Just right down the street.
Just right down the street.
Jim Foster Construction, 35 years of experience in the business, one of the only contractors in town that might be as good as Tori. Pictura Gallery, a one-of-a-kind photography gallery on the square featuring world-famous local photographers and artists. See David and Martha. And then the venue, a gift shop and art gallery that carries local artists' work and provides great support for local artists. See Gabe, David, or Michelle. And then also Debbie Whalen, my wife. She happens to be one of the nicest people in Bloomington and on the face of the earth. She provided financial support to help the show, most of the costumes and almost all of the hats.
Hey, wait, Jim, you forgot to say you.
Oh,
We have a big round of applause for also Jim Whalen, this guy over here.
most importantly, two more particularly important sponsors, although that doesn't barely begin to cover it. Tori Pontarelli. Remodeling, repairs, additions, constructions, anything and everything you might need for your home. I know from firsthand experience working with him a lot. Tori is classy, skilled, very professional, and as you can tell, he can sing too. And then, perhaps most importantly, to Tori and Cece Pontarelli. To thank them for giving life to and raising this incredibly gifted and extraordinary artist, Travis. And you too, Blazo. So how about a big hand for all of these generous supporters, particularly Tori and Cece.
We also have a birthday announcement. Happy birthday to Chuck Russo! Woo! And Tim's mom!
And to Tim's mom, if you didn't understand that from Blazo, Miss Rose Baker.
She took off on a boat from here. It wasn't a typical boat. It had no anchor nor no lines to tie to no port of no man, and she left behind the thought of seeing land again, and a treasure chest with nothing in it but books and poems she'd never finished. Dreams come and dreams go. How was I supposed to know what dreams are real and what dreams are? blinding as the lightning on a cloud. Dreams come and dreams go. How was I supposed to know what dreams are real and what dreams are? She had wooden feet, she had copper toes, and she whistles like a kettle through the gales that she blows. Sails were all holy, her mast was upside down, but her captain is fearless. Her compass says, "Look at me now. Look at me now." Dreams come, dreams go. How was I supposed to know what dreams are real and what dreams are? Dreams come, dreams go. How was I supposed to know what dreams are real and what dreams are? Dreams come, dreams go. How was I supposed to know what dreams are real and what dreams are? I came out here expecting to find. I didn't know I was expecting to find. But music is sweet, American soul. I'm gonna rock it off the edge of the road. Now you are a leak, a treasure to find. A crack growing deeper in the root of my mind. But now I know what it is I'm trying to say. Even if you want us to, we won't go away. I got friends who glow in the dark. They got here by walking on water. Jilly is finding a cabbage she lost. Scotty wears a crown made of brambles and moss. We don't fear. Our lives are good and dear. The stars are bright and clear. I know you think you're really something, but your love is like a dairy oat. You milk the cow and then you milk the goat. You milk them now, but tonight they'll be baying. Don't you wish you understood what they were saying? Moo, moo,
Ba, ba,
moo, moo.
ba, ba.
Moo, moo, baba, moo, moo, baba, moo, moo, baba. All night. Moo, moo, baba, moo, moo, baba, moo, moo, baba. Hey, baba.
Yeah, boo boo.
I like nodding off again tonight. Not till the song my hand does right, my head does right when I leave it to pray. I left it by the water and the rain went away. You tell me what's good and bad. I'll tell you, hey, my friends can walk on water. I've got friends in the barn and friends in the basement. Big friends and little friends, oh, friends are my favorite. We don't fear. Our lives are good and dear. The stars are bright and clear. I know you think you're really something, but you're lost in space, alone. Embrace your darkest dream. I might not be anything. I might not be anything. Baba, moo baba, moo baba, moo baba, moo baba, moo baba. We don't fear. Our lives are good and dear. The stars are bright and clear. I know. Sorry, guitar. You can't help me. That's just not who I want to be anymore. Effed up head, fucked up life. I sit in my sorrows and drink some other man's wine. Not no more. Not no more. Old cliche, stupid word. Stuck alone and with everything I've heard. Something new. Something new. Something new. Make a wish. Open your eyes, the future feels like this. He pulled a fish out of the ocean, said it made him feel like fishing every moment of his life.
Fish me something real, you will make me happy, happier than I remember.
Fishing makes me happy, happier than I have been in so long. Fishing makes me happy, happier than I have been.
I remember meeting for the first time.
got some more stuff coming up next.
We have Dylan Buster.
We're gonna take a little pee break for anybody that needs to. Be back in 10.
Oh, one more thing.
What?
If you want to have some lyrics to look at during Dylan Bustin's set, we have some lyrics outside that you can pick up. We ask that you share with your neighbors or your friends or make new friends. We like that.
Oh, and there's one more thing. There are super delicious cookies
That all
out
for
there.
the end.
They're made by Nourish. That's Leah Rose Hagen. Doing super excellent food, the best catering in Bloomington. Yeah, so enjoy.
At the end, after the show.
Those are
After the show, not during the intermission, so you gotta
Go pee.
You better stay around till the end.
And the lyrics are so you can sing along.
Welcome back, everybody, and we are here for our second half. And here to introduce our second act is Mark Haggerty.
I'm here tonight to announce that my friend Dylan Bustin is going to be playing, and I used to play in his band back in the 80s. And I met Dylan in the early 70s, and he put a bunch of us poverty-stricken musicians up in his home. Arthur Heckman, Michael Johnson, Hawk Hubbard, Tommy Sparks, and me all lived in his house or backyard. And he brought our contra dance, the contra dance, to Bloomington. And he brought Lotus Dickey up. For me, he's been one of our most influential songwriters because he wrote about our lives and the things we were involved in so directly and so intimately that we could recognize ourselves. And for that, he's an important songwriter to me, and I'm glad to be backing him up tonight. Thank you.
When I was a boy, I listened to the birds. They seemed to have a lot to say without the use of words. When I was a boy, I heard their cries and calls. I could not be quite sure to say I understood it all. Birds of a feather, they seem to flock together. I wonder how one finds a rest in any kind of weather. To save the birds, I will take my stand. For a bird in the bush is better than two birds in the hand. When I was a boy, I heard the mockingbird seemed to have much more to say than any bird I'd heard. When I was a boy, I heard the whippoorwill had only one thing to say, and I guess he says it still. When I was a boy, I heard the morning dove seemed to be so sad to say that he had lost his love. When I was a boy, I heard the merry wren seemed to be quite glad to say she'd found her mate again. Birds of a feather, they seem to flock together. And I wonder how one finds a rest in any kind of weather. To save the birds, I will saw me listening, he'd get real shy and blush. When I was a boy, I heard the screaming jay. Wanted the whole world to know just what he had to say. When I was a boy, I heard heathcocks and hens. Every morning in the spring, they'd boom and boom again. When I was a boy, millions of them dance. Now I guess the booming men is their only chance. Birds of a feather, they seem to flock together. And I wonder how one finds a rest in any kind of weather. To save the birds, I will take my stand for a bird in the bush. Better than two birds. Play it, Katie. Thanks so very much. I want to greet all my friends and family who are here tonight, and particularly colleagues from the Folklore and Ethnomusicology Institute. Actually, when I came to Bloomington, I was considering majoring in ornithology. And I decided against that eventually, but I did take a lot of coursework in genetics and evolution and population ecology, and worked my way through school for a couple of years as Val Nolan's research assistant out at the, what they called the experimental forest out near Lake Griffey. So when I was invited here tonight with this theme of a show of hats and taking on different personas, and I was wondering what I might be able to contribute, I thought I'd reach down into my song bag and pick out songs from the point of view of wild birds and animals of various kinds. Those creatures who do not wear a hat at all. So my idea here tonight would be if you could imagine a congress of variegated species coming together at summer camp and sitting around the campfire and singing from each other's points of view. Some of you have lyric sheets in your laps. Those are for you to sing from. If something is in bold, that's your part. I'm not going to exhort you to sing. This is the last time I will mention it. But I hope that you will sing. These songs are from community-based intergenerational plays, mostly that I did on Martha's Vineyard in the 90s. And I believe I'll begin with a play called The Wheel on the School. Back in the 60s, there was a book by a Dutch author named Meindert de Jong named The Wheel on the School. It was about some adolescent kids in Holland who noticed that in the late 40s, early 50s, no storks nested in their village. And they went about and asked the older people why it was, and they said that all the trees had been destroyed during the Second World War, and therefore the storks had no place to build their nests. So the kids thought if they put wagon wheels up on the schoolhouse and other buildings in town, perhaps they could induce the storks to build on those wagon wheels, which is exactly what happened. And if you go on vacation to Holland today, you'll see white storks nesting on the rooftops. These birds migrate from East Africa through the Middle East to Northern Europe every year. So ask you to do this. I'm not going to ask you to stand up and do the mating dance of the stork. But I have some friends here who will. Oh, well, of course, you're welcome to. Throw your head back, way back. Let your beak go clickety-clack. That's what a stork likes to hear. That's how we say, hello, my dear. Throw your wings out, way out. Crane your neck so there's no doubt. That's what a stork likes to see. That's how we ask, do you love me? Throw your head back, way back. Let your beak go clickety-clack. That's what a stork likes to do. That's how we say, I do to you. Let your knees quake, tail feathers shake. Raise them high so no mistake. That's what a stork likes to know. That's how we say, come on, let's go. Once again, we storks take a wing, Kenya to Holland in the spring to lay my eggs. I do yearn, yet old questions now return. Say, do you know what would be best? Where should I go to build my nest? I'll tell you the truth. You may trust we like humans if they like us. So I will look when I get back for a cozy chimney stack. All I need is some small space so my nest may take its place. A place like a saucer or a cup, flat and round to hold it up. Say, do you know what would be best? Where should I go to build my nest? It should be high off the ground so that I am safe and sound, away from dogs, away from cats, away from kids who act like that. I'll look for a family that wants me there, with my family in the air. I'll look for a house that shows the roof, a wagon wheel up on the roof. Say, do you know what would be best? Where should I go to build my nest? Say, do you know what would be best? Where should I go to build my nest? When I was working on this play, I was reading a book called Ecology for Christians. This was in 1992, and this was a radical idea. And the author had a really hard time finding any passages in the Bible that supported an environmental consciousness. But this was one. This is from the 8th chapter of Jeremiah, where he is ranting and raving to the people, comparing them unfavorably to storks. Jeremiah the prophet happens to spy a flock of wild storks landing nearby. How do they know when to return? What do they know that we may learn? How do they know when to return? What do they know that we may learn? Jeremiah, the prophet, thinks it's sublime that the stork in the heavens knoweth her time. With the crane and the swallow and the turtle dove, the stork comes and goes in God's love. With the crane and the swallow and the turtle dove, the stork comes and goes in God's love. Jeremiah, the prophet, he learns from the birds. He says that the storks are the wisest he heard. They praise God though they cannot sing, and they bless us by the luck they bring. They praise God though they cannot sing, they bless us by the luck they bring. Jeremiah, the prophet, is an angry old man. He thinks that we can't be as good as he can. Look to the storks, they are not fools. They remember their maker and the maker's rule. Look to the storks, they are not fools. They remember their maker and their maker's rule. They praise God though they cannot sing, and they bless us by the luck they bring. They praise God though they cannot sing, they bless us by the luck they bring. With the crane and the swallow and the turtle dove, the stork comes and goes in God's love. With the crane and the swallow and the turtle dove, the stork comes and goes in God's love. How do they know when to return? What do they know that we may learn? How do they know when to return? What do they know that we may learn? Jeremiah, the prophet, happens to spy a flock of wild storks landing nearby. Thank you. The first person to sail a small sailboat single-handedly around the world was a man named Joshua Slocum, who did it in the 1890s. He wrote a book called Sailing Alone Around the World, and he made enough money from the royalties to buy a little farm on Martha's Vineyard, which is the only home he ever owned on land. And this was in the town of West Tisbury. I was hired by the school in West Tisbury to work. It was a 3-year project, actually, to write a curriculum and a musical about his voyage. First year was his boyhood in Nova Scotia. Second year was halfway around the world to Tasmania. And the third year was the other way back home. On his voyage, he was sailing along off the northern coast of Australia, right past the town of Darwin. And coincidentally, he happened to be reading On the Origin of Species. And he kept seeing all the same species that Darwin had seen on the Beagle, maybe 60 years prior, and being puzzled by the same natural phenomenon that had caused Darwin to keep writing every night in his notebooks until he came up with the theory of evolution. So this is a song from that passage of the book, which happened in a part of the ocean called the Arafura Sea. Oh, I am sailing on the Arafura Sea, where Charlie Darwin went before. He saw that every creature needs a form of self-protection, trying to adapt in the natural selection. What did every creature go and do? Naturally selected something new.
He is sailing on the Arafura Sea, where Charlie Darwin went before.
He noticed every creature was trying this and that, just to radiate out beyond the habitat. Seems that every species has an itch to try to find itself a better niche. Nobody stays where they should anymore. Nobody is happy where they are. Fish try to fly, birds try to swim. Snakes leave the dry land, slip beyond the brim, and the crabs crawl ashore beyond the waves, hoping to have sex in a cave. I am sailing on the Arafura Sea, where Charlie Darwin went before. I noticed that the air is full of flying fish. To escape the tuna is their fondest wish. But when did the first fish decide to spread his little fins and try to glide?
He is sailing on the Arafura Sea, where Charlie Darwin went before.
Blue-footed boobies in a power dive. They hit the sea so hard it's a wonder they're alive. But I guess that a booby knows the best. It's got a hidden airbag in its chest.
Nobody stays where they should anymore. Nobody is happy where they are.
Fish try to fly, birds try to swim. Snakes leave the dry land and slip beyond the brim, and the crabs crawl ashore beyond the waves, hoping to have sex in a cave. I am sailing on the Arafura Sea, where Charlie Darwin went before. Looking down, I'm suspecting a mistake. Every wave is full of swimming snakes, and I must say it scares me half to death to think a snake could learn to hold his breath.
He is sailing on the Arafura Sea, where Charlie Darwin went before.
On Cocos Island, the crabs hide in caves, trying to survive in the way that they behave. But once a year they have to procreate, so back to the beaches they migrate.
Nobody stays where they should anymore.
Nobody is happy where they are. Fish try to fly, birds try to swim. Snakes leave the dry land and slip beyond the brim, and the crabs crawl ashore beyond the waves, hoping to have sex in a cave. I am sailing on the Arafura Sea, where Charlie Darwin went before. Everything he saw on the land or in the sea, everything he wrote is true of you and me. Four folks build a fence and then decide the grass is greener on the other side.
Sailing on the Arafura Sea, where Charlie Darwin went before.
I do believe if he says that it is so, I It's hard to be a clam, living in a shell. That is what I am, so the truth to you I'll tell. It is hard, it is hard to be a clam. Oh, when the seagulls fly, they always fly in flocks. They lift us up on high and they crack us on the rocks. It is hard to be a clam. And then the starfish crawl about from place to place. They like to get us all in their deadly close embrace. It is hard, Lord God, it is hard to be a clam. Oh no, the falling of the tide. Oh no, the rising of the tide. No way to run and nowhere to hide. And then you humans come with your baskets and your rakes. You think that we're so dumb, you invite us to clam bakes. It is hard to be a clam. It's hard to be a clam in the gooey muck, or oft times in a jam. We are often out of luck. It is hard to be a clam. It's hard to be a clam, living in a shell. That is what I am, so the truth to you I'll tell. It's hard to be a clam. Oh no, the falling of the tide. Oh no, the rising of the tide. Oh, way to run and nowhere to Now I'll shift to a play called Frozen In, which was about the summer of 1893, when the entire New England whaling fleet got stuck in the ice off the northern coast of Alaska. And the play is about one particular ship called the Navark and how they escaped and survived by a Native American from Gayhead, showing him how to make a boat out of skins until they could get close enough to the mainland that they could be rescued by Eskimo in kayaks. Anyway, this next song is from the point of view of the bowhead whales. You know, these projects, you always learn so much. And one thing I learned was that bowheads cannot sleep underwater. They have to float on the surface and breathe while they sleep. So this makes them extremely vulnerable to Yankees from Massachusetts who have no qualms about sneaking up on them and stabbing them while they are dreaming. Surface silently from below. Take a breath of air. When we surface, we never know when the hunters will be there. For the hunters are coming soon. They'll not be satisfied with their willows and their harpoons until the last poet has tried to surface silently from below. Breathe both out and in. Take a breath, don't be slow, dive back down again. For the hunters are coming soon, they'll not be satisfied with their whaleboats and their harpoons until the last poet has tried to surface silently from below. Breathe both in and out. Another breath, let it go. Make a bowhead spout. For the hunters are coming soon. They'll not be satisfied with their whaleboats and their harpoons until the last poet has tried to surface silently from below. Try to get some sleep. We can hide among the floes till we dive back to the deep. For the hunters are coming soon. They'll not be round of applause for this wonderful chorus. Allison, Tori, Erin, Allison, Katie, Thea, and Connor. Yes. And my volunteer bass player, Tim Baker. All right, this song has got some Inuit language in it. You're doing very well, by the way. If it seems daunting, just remember that these songs were originally performed by 3rd and 4th graders who had no paper in front of them. The Eskimo, or the Inuit who rescued these Yankees from Martha's Vineyard, wore these special goggles. You know, they make goggles out of horn or bone, and they just have little slits in the middle because it is so bright that people get snow blindness, and they cannot tell where the horizon is after a while. They can't tell where the sky is, where the ground is. So this song eventually has the word Nquiglaguk and also Medakmiguk. And I didn't put that in your text, but that means the spirit creatures of the air and the spirit creatures of the earth. It also has heya heya hi hi, which you can't see. No matter where we're from, no matter who we are, we travel under a guiding star. No matter why you've come, or where you cross the bar, it seems you have ventured a bit too far. That is why you are lost. You will not be found until you know the sky from the ground. Hey, hey, hi, hi. Hey, hey, hi, hi. Hey, hey, hi, hi. We all have one father. We all have one mother. We are their sisters and their brothers. We all share one heart. We all share one soul. Each is a small part of the whole. That is why you are lost. You will not be found until you know the sky from the ground. Hey, hey, hi, hi. Hey, hey, hi, hi. Hey, hey, hi, hi. We like to paddle. You like to row. Either kind of saddle makes the horse go. We look before, you look behind. Our way of looking has so much more to find. That is why you are lost. You will not be found until you know the sky from the ground. Hey, hey, hi, hi, Wiggle-a-gump. Hey, hey, hi, hi, Madok-na-gump. Hey, hey, hi, hi, Wiggle-a-gump. You Yankees think the Arctic is a frozen waste. The creatures all tell me that you speak in haste. The walrus and the seal, the Arctic fox and hare, the lynx and the snowy owl and the polar bear. That is why you are lost. You will not be found until you know the sky from the ground. Hey, hey, hi, hi, quickly go. Hey, hey, hi, hi, Dr. Go. Hey, hey, hi, hi, quickly go. Hey, hey, hi, hi, Dr. Go. Hey, hey, hi. Thank you kindly. The very first song I sang that when I was a boy, that was from a play about the extinction of the heath hen on Martha's Vineyard in the 1930s. You know, there used to be this form of prairie chicken that lived on the heaths on the Cape Cod and the islands and other parts of the East Coast. And they went extinct. And I was commissioned by the school in Oak Bluffs to do a play about it. This is an elementary school that has a curriculum where every subject is taught around the concept of endangered species. And so the very last heath hen to live was one that the humans named Booming Ben. And every spring, for several years, he would get out on their mating grounds called the Lek in the spring and do his competitive macho heath cock dancing for nobody. No males or no females. And he became a tourist attraction. So this might have been my finest hour as a theatrical director. The play started out with 40 second graders doing the heathcock mating dance. You know, they have these air sacs on the side of their neck that they inflate and they force the air out and make this kind of a low whistling sound that's called booming. So I had these kids with tail feathers on and balloons on their necks, and they were blowing on Coke bottles. The first act there were 40, in the second act there were 30, and in the third act there were 20. You know where it's going. Here's a song for the female of the species, the heath hen. Chicks, you've learned to run. Soon you will learn to fly with me in fear of the dog and gun. What is a heath hen to do? What is a heath hen to do? We cannot hide or run from the dog and gun sheltered you from the rain. I've sheltered you from the frost. I've run all over this sandy plain to keep you from getting lost. I've sheltered you from the night. I've sheltered you from the storm. I've done all that a mother hen might to keep you safe and warm. For what is a heath hen to do? What is a heath hen to do? We cannot hide or run from the dog and gun, and I'll not abandon you. I've sheltered you from the fall. I've sheltered you from the sun. But I cannot do anything about the dog and gun. Oh, what is a heath hen to do? What is a heath hen to do? We cannot hide or run from the dog and gun, and I'll not abandon you. Now come into the nest, rest beneath my wing. Cuddle up here against my breast. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Well, we'll finish with my ode to Booming Ben. I'm so grateful for this opportunity to come back to Bloomington and sing for you. Travis and I have done several press interviews and media events this past few days, and the theme seems to be how everyone wants to know how Travis could somehow be the reincarnation of me. Which I think is odd since I haven't even been crucified yet. But I've been very gratified to get acquainted not only with Travis, but also Aaron and Tim and Connor and the entire circle that they've gathered around them. To tell you the truth, I will tell you the truth. Aaron and Travis actually remind me much, much more of Gray Larson and Malcolm Dalglish about 1975.
I gotta meet those people.
All right, here's the scene.
adjustment.
Do I have to? Boomin' Ben is looking. Booming Ben is looking for a challenger. Hey, look at me, boys, I'm a beautiful sight. In the morning light, I am ready to fight. I am Ben, Boomin' Ben. You better check yourself before you wreck yourself on Ben. Boomin' Ben. Hey, look at me, boys, my feathers erect, sacks on the side of my neck. I'm the king of the leg. I am Ben, Boomin' Ben. Hey, look at me, boys, and my cocky display. Better get out of my way. I'm the king of the day. I am Ben. Hey, look at me, gals, how we eat the flowers. Hair sack full of the power. I'm the king of the hour. I am Ben, Boomin' Ben, Booby-dooby-doo Ben. You better check yourself before you wreck yourself on Ben. Hey, look at me, boys, I got plenty of hands. 7, 8, 9, or 10. Choosing me again. I am Ben. Boom, boom, boom-be-doo Ben. Boomin' Ben. Hey, look at me, boys, I'm a beautiful sight. In the morning light, I am ready to fight. I am Ben, Boomin' Ben. You better check yourself before you wreck yourself on Ben. Boomin' Ben. Engano. Thank you. Travis will be back in 15 minutes. So.
about the modern day. The modern day is just a fad. And I've been through all of that. So bring me my boots and my magic. I was born to be wild. Bring me my hat and my madness. I was born to be infinitely ancient and ageless and timeless and cageless. Don't put me in your museum.
No.
Or I will start a fire. I will start a riot. You know me, I'm older than your books and records. I'm older than your fancy cars. I'm older than your coded language. Older than your boulevards. I'm older than your new religion. Older than your modal charms. I'm older than your code of ethics. Older than your coat of arms. I am the wind that shakes the barley, the sound that lights the air. I am a spiritual, a resonant, an ever-present residence. Oh, don't you worry me, you modern world.
He is.
How else do you think this could have happened?
Lavonne, I miss you. I miss all of your silly patchwork dolls and hiding when your mother calls. Oh, if she only knew. Lavonne, let me kiss you one last time before we're grown. Soon I'll have a child of, you'll have a child of your own, and I'll be locked away.
Jackie paper, oh Jackie paper, you can come out now. Mama's gone down, out of bed now. Bring me a sword in your hand when you come down. Out of the box with you, we'll do as I say now. Don't make me wait, Lavonne's got plenty of toys to satisfy her little games. So what makes you think that some scruffy toy soldier would last any longer if you keep me waiting?
My name is Jack, the J's for Joker, Jester, Jumbuck, Jack of all trades. The games I play are often silly, although you'll find they tend to raise the little hairs on your little head. So make some room in your little bed and let me play you one I like to call the bedtime story. There was a poor girl living in a rich town. She always wore a smock when the other girls wore dressing gowns. A simple life, darning socks for her father who worked his fingers to the bone to support his loving daughter. But some time passed, the man grew sick and unwell. The doctors feared the worst and his head finally fell. The girl was left alone to fend for herself and mend her own smocks and darn her own socks. It was a lonely life with no one to help and no one to talk to. She became somewhat of a recluse. Well, that was when I found her living solemn in her little shack. She heard the knock upon the door, never guessed it would be Jack. But there I was, I grinned and said, "Hello, my dear, I heard you had a tragedy. I'm terrible sorry. Would you like to go with me?"
I know your game's Jack. I know your name's Jack. Oh, I know. Well, my papa taught me well, Jackson. No, don't you know? No.
I said, "Wait, babe, don't brush me off so soon. You hardly even know me. Hey, just give a man a chance to prove the things you heard aren't true. They're fabrications of a legend, transmutations of a tale." She started to close the door, and I said, "Look here, hon, I'll make you a deal. We'll have a little wager to see which of us is braver. If you can sing higher than me, I'll let you have this pot of gold. But if I can sing higher than you can, you're coming dancing with me tonight. You'll see what we can see tonight. You'll see we'll set the sky on fire." She shook my hand, the deal was done, and with that we two begun to sing. And I sung oh,
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 and I sung oh. And I gave her the pot of gold.
Jackie Paper, oh Jackie Paper, you can come out now. Mama's gone down to bed now. Oh, bring me a sword in your hand when you come down out of the box with you. Well, do as I say now, don't make me wait. Lavana's got plenty of toys to satisfy her little game. So what makes you think some scruffy toy soldier will last any longer if you leave me waiting?
Righteous, like I choose to be free. I choose innovation, brothers. My timing is perfect. My philosophy, I am always, forever, exactly in the place I am. man to be. I am infinite, innocent, smooth invitations to spirit to step up and move me. And I stole that language from a new age deck of cards. And I put on this makeup so your men let me into their bars. And I gave them identification. And I gave them my demo CD. But I came here to tear down the walls of this city. So ladies and gentlemen, please don't confuse this with
Dennis Riggins.
hat.
Good evening, and thank you for watching the newest news network of all the news networks, bringing you the newest news in the world. We are here to bring you our top stories, almost as fast as they appear. But first, a message from our sponsors.
You suck. You could be awesome. Do exactly as I say, and you won't be such a shit-sucking loser anymore. In fact, You'll be perfecter. All the guys will want to do you. I'll even want to do you. Just call the number on the screen. Actually, just sit there. I'm going to pass our very special product to you through the screen for free.
Welcome back to the newest news network in the world. Tonight's top story is the most important story of the night. Our reporters are on the scene now. Mary, how are things on the ground?
Hello, Larry. I'm here with name of most important person, chief of local authoritative industry. He has some very sympathetic and personal things to say about what's been going on here tonight. As you can see behind me, real things are happening, and no one can say for sure when they're going to stop. Back to you, Larry.
Thank you, Mary. We hope conditions improve over there. I'll keep you updated if anything changes. Next up, the weather. But first, a commercial break.
Hi, I'm a normal person, just like you. And just like you, I was going to die. In fact, I would already be dead if it weren't for the things that you can buy inside of this box. Or if you like, you can buy the same things out of this box. These things saved my life, and look, now I can breathe easy.
Welcome back to the newest news network in the world, bringing you the newest stories as fast as they appear. And now for the weather report.
The high today will be 75 with a low of 46. Humidity is stable at 31%. There was a 25% chance of rain in the late afternoon and an 11% chance of a T-storm. There is a 5% chance that the cold front over New Hampshire will turn back between Boston and Kansas City between 6 o'clock and 6 p.m. to 6:35 p.m. tomorrow evening. There is a 7% chance that the grass will be cut 3 doors down from your grandmother's house on Wednesday afternoon next week. There was a 3.5% chance that a certain freckle-faced youngster from York will stand on his head for 5 minutes while reciting the Gettysburg Address backwards and daydreaming about his future husband-in-law's excellent skills at the horseshoes. There was a 0.00375% chance that quasi-evolved monkey rhinoceros pirates will invade the Social Services Bureau, demanding £6.5 million of molten fodder chicken that will be used to build man-eating cucumbers that live to sing disco music. There was a half a fraction of a quarter centigram that the lost pieces of Donald Duck's candy foam bracelet will be picked up by an ex-NASA flight traffic control in his home in Franklin, Ontario, and recycled at a warehouse recycling facility in Brockton, Massachusetts.
Welcome back to the newest news network in the world. We would love to continue to regale you with our sarcastic commentary of modern television, but this is show business, and you need to be bombarded with more and more stimulus at faster and faster speeds. Don't go anywhere. The details must be increasingly shocking. We are about to blur the lines between entertainment, advertising, and antagonistic propaganda. But first, an exercise in people power.
Hi there. Today we'd like to introduce to you our newest product. It is thinner than a phone. It is lighter than a feather. And yet it has all of the capabilities of a looping pedal, the most advanced looping technology, the most advanced amplification technology in existence. You see this one? Let us try, for example, the delay. It is great. Let's just give it a shot. Here we go. There it is.
There it is.
Do you ever feel like you're just talking to yourself?
Talking to yourself?
It's great.
It's great.
For business, presentation. It goes stunningly with the power. Let's try. Let's turn down the delay. Okay, there we go. It's amazing. I know. I got one. It's the kind that I use. Let's try the chorus application. final and perhaps most significant helpful thing is our very own state-of-the-artificial intelligence reverb. This has just been developed by our product scientists in the laboratory, and this is the first showing ever. Be amazed. Oh! Sorry. Feedback is just. Let's. Still some kinks. I think it's the monitors. Let's try that one more time. Cooing doves. It even has cooing doves and a bubbling brook. Thank you, everyone. We hope that you buy it. It is available in natural and organic. Thank you.
The most important part of this whole invention, this gadget. It's okay. We're bringing it back. Just pretend that the commercial is still going on. It also has a memory eraser. Watch this. Can we all do it together?
Can you all hear me if I use the microphone? Yes? Okay, good. Okay, here we go. Let's experiment with that chorus button just a little bit more. Let us use this aisle of space.
Let us use this aisle of space.
And I'll be using this aisle of space.
Oh, 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 oh.
The fastest rapper in the westerlies, who could rap a fish faster in a plastic sleeve. I was spirited, lyrically and fit like a horse. A mare fit the place in the race, it's a course. With a ride like that, a jockey strap, a jock strap flapping in the breeze like a flag. Who can turn any hip-hop gangster back with a flip and a flash of the old switchback. With a ride like that, like this on a stallion, pomp and a romp through the old pavilion. Old oak door, solid oak floor, quill pen, feather in your cap and a white wig. Oh, Ben Franklin. Yes, Ben Franklin.
Oh,
Ben Franklin. fries. Bake a big cake with mad supplies. Call all of my girls from the outlaw states. Give them fish and chips and silver eggs and platters. Clattering dishes, splattering bitches with my corduroy britches. I meant to say flattering. Like Ben Franklin. Oh, Ben Franklin. Say it, Ben Franklin.
Oh, Ben!
Ben Franklin. Bring it down a little bit. Well, I'm a mighty believer in the undergarments. Got a fashion sense like my balls is bronze. My silkskin suits and my satin socks. All the ladies in the house pet me like a fox. I got golden teeth, I got golden socks, I got golden shoes, I got golden floss, a new powdered wig, fresh out the box, and my rhyme's so bold like Goldilocks. Got a lady with a baby in Pennsylvania. Got a lady with a baby in West Virginia. Got a lady with a baby in South Australia, Africa, Antarctica, and Transylvania. 'Cause everybody knows how to beat his rolls with his pimp ass locks and his gangster clothes, his flamingo flocks and his ganja grows, and a golden hanky to blow his nose. Ben Franklin. Ben Franklin. Oh, Ben Franklin. Ben Franklin. Lord, Ben Franklin.
Oh, Frank me, Ben!
Just like Ben Franklin. I come from 1776, I'm unstoppable. Breakneck beats and my spirit's improbable. Force will react 6 seconds to impact. Like I can do math pump, I can do daft pump. Taking you back jump, you think you're new fool, you think you're old school. I got 300 years under my belt. Put them down and put them up. I fight like pop culture in a suitcase with cats. I got fat rolls, I call them love handles. I eat girl sandwiches, I sit on Parliament and ride beats. They call me Frankie. Don't be fooled. Please. Don't be fooled. I promise her. Don't be. Oh, brothers, hold my hand. I've got it bad. Ain't got no sense of reason. I ain't got no sanity. I need a friend to look behind the mask. Don't want your civil eyes. I don't want your sympathy. Their love is only just for show. Only just for show. You don't know me. You don't know me. You don't owe me. You don't know their love is only just for show. Only just for show.
promise of security. If it's power, if it's profit, if it's property, don't be fooled or persuaded into fantasy created in their metal minds that care nothing for community. Their love is only just for show, only just for show, only just for show. You don't know me, you don't know me, you don't know me, you don't know me. Love is only just for show, only just for show, only just for show. You don't know me, you don't know me, you don't know me. Don't be fooled by promise of calamity. If it's blood or fear or fire, if it's guns or bombs or borders, we are all in this together, floating family. And our fate is tied forever. Damn the poles and damn the weather. Their love is only just for show, only just for show, only just for show. You don't know me, you don't know me, you don't know their love is only just for show, only just for show, only just for show. You don't know me, you don't know me. Don't be fooled by promise of democracy. If it's passion at the podium or passion in the pictures, it's all passion of the theater. It's not really free. You want passion of the streets? Come join the company. Their love is only just for show, only just for show. You don't know me, you don't know me, you don't know their love is only just for show, only just for show. You don't know me, you don't know me.
Puntarelli. We want to thank Rachel. We want to thank Tori. We want to thank everyone who's helped today. Thank you all so much for coming.